We'll get back to that here in a moment, but right now we got them racing here tonight. We got here the 360 wing sprint. Get out here and try to make sure we got everything situated. And that being said, making sure everything's working right. I don't want any bypassing through there. So as you're starting to race in the 56, Real Gear Motorsports starting out there on the pole. Trevor Frank and second, Scott Thomas in there third. Jeff Barker for Zach Chapman there in the 72, starting fifth. Mason Hunt in sixth. Bob DeGood there in seventh, and Andy Patton roll off in eighth tonight here for your 360 on your hometown heroes. Not sure where on green it. There it is. We got to fix that as well. These are the 360 wing sprints. The midgets will be coming up later. We're only up through turn 1 and 2, down that back straightaway. Once again here through 3 and 4. Randy Shreve out there in front. Trevor Frank trying to make a pass there to the inside. Looks like he might have a run there, and we got 22 laps to go here in the main event. Sorry we didn't quite get qualifying or the heats, but my PC being down here for, let's say, 15 or more days. Took a little bit to wake up. We roll there off turn number 4. Frank still trying to find the groove he needs. Falls back in line behind Shreves. Jeff Barker up there to the high side. We'll keep working back down here out of the start-finish line once again. Through 1 and 2 down the back straight away. I'm going to off turn number 2. Well, turn number 4. Straight away. Through turn 1 and 2, the 89 there, Mason Hine. Trying to see if there's anything on the low side. Right now, there is nothing. Keep it rolling there. I don't know why we're live like that. It shouldn't be. Oh boy, I goofed something up here. Maybe I grabbed the wrong code or something. I don't know. Oh man. Off turn number 4, they go down through the front straightaway down here now once again through turn 3 and 4. Jeff Barker, Trevor Frank out there in second. Jeff Barker there third. Randy Shreves out there in front. They keep them rolling there. You see Scott Thomas and there in fifth. Andy Patton sixth. Zach Chapman back here in seventh. 11 laps to go. There for Randy Shreve. Trevor Frank there second. Jeff Barker third. There fourth was Scott Thomas in there fifth as they keep it rolling there across the line. Down in the corner number 1. Again, sorry that I goofed it up here. Keep it rolling there now off the turn number 2 down in the 3 and 4. Andy Patton back there in the 4th. Driving the 87. Yeah, we got one a little loose. That's the Scott Thomas in there in the 6th. Little loose there through the corners. Have to try to keep it gathered up as he works there now onto the backstretch once again. Up there trying to find that groove to the high side. Gets it straightened out and starts battling there. We see up here at the front, Randy Shreve getting set to put Jeff Barker a lap down. Not sure what happened there to Jeff Barker. Jeff Barker ended up, has a crash mark here on my screen. Not sure exactly what. No caution, though, so we might be able to go back and see exactly what happened. 5 laps to go here for Randy Shreve. He's out there in front. Scott Thomas in there in a third. Trevor Frank there in that unmarked machine. Number 121 rolling there through the corner, and I think the reason why it might be unmarked is, well, no, that is up to date. So I don't know. Things just. Now you see that 6 roll down there through turn 1 and 2. Andy Patton back there in for it. Zach Chapman up there on the high side, trying to get that 72. Now he's going through the middle of 1 and 2. And here comes Shreve on the high side, off of 2, down the 3 and 4, out here onto the front straightaway, puts the 7 above the good, a lap down. Sets his sight there, Zach Chapman. Shreve on the fire, goes down below, gonna slide it up there in front of Chapman. And he will get the win here tonight. Line 11, Ricky Shreve, the number 56, your winner. Again, sorry we were a little late, and I goofed up the thing here, but we're going to get it back the way we need to. We'll work around it this week. Randy Shreve's that winner. Now we'll take a look back here. Go for the instant replay. And it looks like we have Barker here, was running up there pretty well in him, and looks like maybe, no. Let's see here, who was that got into him? Might have been the lap down car. Mason Hine, yeah, it was. Mason Hine getting into Jeff Barker. Yeah, Hine just had struggled here tonight. They him there coming out of the corner. And it slides it on up and flip. Barker goes around down there on the inside, and then Mason Hine bring it there to the pits. No caution flag. So we're going to go back live here. And we get a look at your drivers.
Hey, Andy, welcome back, bud.
Oh. Hey there, Jeff. You ended up in the broadcast booth. I'm not sure where you were trying to get to.
I was trying to get to you. Say welcome back, and I want to let you know that Randy's got a mic problem, so you won't be stopping in for his interview.
Alrighty, well, sounds good. And sorry that I kind of goofed up on the link there, I think.
All right, we'll get it figured out. It's all good, brother. See you. I'll see you at the next one.
Yep. Good luck later on air tonight, Jeff.
Thanks.
All right, I'll get with Scott Thomason, your third place finisher.
Hello there.
Hey there, Scott. How's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good, man. How are you?
A little warm, but other than that, doing okay.
Nice.
Hey, we got a nice hot spell here today, and then tomorrow I'm apparently getting smoke from the Canadian wildfire.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, so fun times here in Western PA, but great job out there for you getting that third place. It looks like you struggled a little bit here and there, though, keeping that car kind of hooked up to the track.
Yeah, it was really slick out there. I was doing all I could do. I kept messing with the wing and finally got it decent at the very end. I had nothing for Randy or Trevor. I was starting to catch Mason, and then him and Jeff got together and they pulled off the racetrack, and then I just held on to my spot. Andy was actually a little bit better than me, but I could hold him off pretty decent. So I'll just take a third place tonight.
Well, I mean, you did a great job, and we'll see how it plays out here as we go forward. And you got sponsors, shout-outs, people you want to thank for getting third here tonight in that Taco Casa number 6?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank my own team, Scott Thomason Racing, Aces Up Sim Sports. Chad Griggs helps me out some, and it's on the car somewhere. I got Scissor Tail Racing Development with my buddies Lane and Thomas. They do a really good job for me. And then I'm just a fan of Taco Casa, so I made this scheme for it. So I appreciate it.
Well, look
And I
good
also
out
want to
there.
thank I also want to thank you guys and for the broadcast, because you do a good job, and C2C and all the guys over there. I appreciate it very much.
Well, you're definitely a great job. And
Thank you, sir.
hopefully we'll see how you do the rest of the night. You coming out for more racing?
I might do the midget deal. I'm not sure yet. The other car, no.
Okay. Well, good luck if you come out. If not, great job there tonight.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right. So that was the your third place winner there, Scott Tomlin. Now we'll go and get with second place, Trevor Frank. Try and get things figured out here as we get back into the swing of things. Good evening there, Trevor. How's it going?
How's it going, man? Nice to talk to you again.
Yeah, it's definitely great to hear you again, and we're going to see exactly how this plays out here tonight. But great job there through the 360s. I noticed you don't got any sponsors on that machine yet.
Yeah, still too lazy to go get some wraps done. But truthfully, I raced on Monday night, but since Sunday I've been super sick. So sorry for standing you up on the interview on Monday night. But yeah, I haven't really had a ton of time to do a whole lot other than sit in bed and complain.
Well, I mean, you're doing a great job here tonight. We're going to see exactly how. Are you racing any more of the other cars here tonight, or you one and done tonight?
Yeah, so I'm going for 5 in a row in the late models tonight, 4 in a row in the midgets. So I'm trying to keep her moving in both of those. But unfortunately, we're at Lernerville and Lima Land, which are my two historical worst racetracks on the sim. So.
Well, you did a great job there tonight, and can't wait to see what you have in store for us as we get into the late model. You got sponsors, people you want to shout out to here for getting that second place win?
Yes, sir. Schuett Racing Incorporated, Box 3 Media, AmRamp, and Kirsch Bridge Builders, as always. And thanks to all the sponsors that let us race every single week. This league is a ton of fun, and I look forward to hopefully defending some race wins again tonight.
So, alrighty, well, great job, and we'll see how you do in the late models. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
So that's your second place finisher, Trevor Frank. Your winner tonight went to Randy Shreves in that 56. Laid down the law pretty much here at Lima Land in the 360 wing sprints. And we're going to see exactly how that can play out here the rest of the night. Unfortunately, Shreves does have some radio issues, so we cannot get in contact with him. But I'm sure we'll be back with him here adjusting things here, but great job here tonight by Randy Shreve. We're going to take a short break and be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. More racing coming up after this.
to Patrick Spangler. He
Four, not enough. Jack Hitt gets the win here at Door tonight.
Mackey trying to counter, won't get there. Dino wins to the 358.
flag waves, give it to the Sam Akonda, Sam Bachman.
Trevor Garou got the flag in sight, and he will get the victory here.
Door shut, final time off of 4. Christensen takes the checkered flag.
And it's a close race. It's going to be Shreve getting the win with Grammy.
Final time through 3 and 4. Checkered flag waves, give it to Gavin Chatham. Light some fireworks for the 007. Brockman brings home the win. Brings home the win. Give it to Chad Green.
FFTV on the pole. On the pole. Cross that line, the crowd goes wild, the checkered flags unfurl. FFTV on the pole, start the show. We're ready to roll. FFTV on the pole. Yeah. We're ready to roll. Start the show.
All right. We are here from the Speedway once again here at Limaland Motorsport Park. As our limited late models are out there finishing up their practice, trying to see if we get any more takers here. Down there through turn 1 and 2, out there onto the backstretch. Hopefully we can get our decent field here. Looks like we've got 7 right now. I know it's the summer season. Others might have other commitments with actual or racing or real racing. So we'll wish them all luck if they are. I got 7 here. The grid as it stands right now.
Sun up on the clay truck bed full of heat. Helmet in my hand, gravel
looks like we're about ready for your qualifying of the late models. Here we go. You see there, Rowland Banks out there on track. Got to see what time he can put down. They hit their off corner. Number 1 and 2 on that front straightaway. Down through 3 and 4, I believe, I'm not mistaken. Across the line. He at 12.431. Let's see what other times are coming in here. Chad Lackey into 66. Billy Roberts into 99. That's Jeff Barker into 513. We got a 12.472 for Andy Patton. Rowland Banks with a 12.485. Randy Shreve, winner of last race, comes out with a 12.398 to get himself up there in that pole position once again. Here to start out this race of the limited late model. Mason Hine there, not taking the run around yet, nor has Bob the Good. Billy Roberts sitting there in 6th with a 12.517.
Yeah, what's interesting is the knowledge from
Jeff Barker there in 7th with a 12.717. All right, here is your heat for your limited late models. As there is only 9 of them, it is going to be just one heat. Here is your... Oh, come on now, Mounts. Where'd you go? Ooh. Runs in the 76. Andy Patton will be starting in 2nd in the 87 for Fossil Fuel Race iRacing. Trevor Frank there starting 3rd in the 121. Randy Shreve starting there in 4th for LGR Motorsports in the number 56. Chad Lackey for Billings Motorsports in the number 66 is going to start there in 5th. Billy Roberts in the 099 starting in 6th here tonight. Jeff Barker in the 513. Can-Am Racing Team starting there in 7th. Mason Hine in the 89 for GSG RFX Motorsport. Here in 9th now, rounding out your field, Mr. Bob the Good in the number 7, also for Can-Am Racing Team, following behind his teammate there, Jeff Barker. 9 drivers here to take the grid. 9 drivers to race it out here tonight. Here we go. Okay. Not one like that. Really, thing there with James like he like on the inside. And short through turn 1 and 2. I'm sorry, no, through 3 and 4. Coming off up 4 down there across. Oh, that is 1 and 2. Down there across the back straight away now. Down here across front. Through 1 and 2. Andy Patton. They work there off the corner. Billy Roberts, Jeff Barker. And he's ringing out back here in 6th. Out front, Trevor Frank leads the way. 2 laps to go here in the heat race. Randy Shreve there on his back bumper. Chad Lackey, Billy Roberts, and Andy Patton all pumped together there. 3rd through 5th. Rolling through there. Oh no, a little bit of contact there. That'll put the Chad Lackey machine spinning around there on the back straightaway. As you watch the 121 work through 1 and 2. Once again, here taking home the win for the heat race here tonight. We got Jeff Barker there. Here is your results. I forgot to go over your results from last race. Trevor Frank getting that win. Randy Shreve second. Billy Roberts third. Jet Barker in fourth. Andy Patton fifth. Chad Lackey there sixth. Ron Banks there in seventh. Mason Bob the Good in Fairfield in ninth. All right, they're going through warm-up. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We got more racing coming up.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
All right, back here from the Speedway, just about to get things fired up here for your main event. Waiting on the grid up here. Here it is, your starting grid for your limited late models. Trevor Frank starting out there on the pole with the number 121. Randy Shreve, the LGR Motorsports, number 56. Start his outside, the 099. Billy Roberts in number 3 to his outside Can-Am Racing Team, the 513. Jeff Barker in fourth. Row number 3, inside Fossil Fuel iRacing's number 87. Andy Pat starts fifth here tonight with Billing Motorsports number 66. Chad Lackey starting in sixth. Ryland Banks in the 76 out of Canada will start there in seventh tonight. And to his outside, the 89 from GSG RFX Motorsports, Mason Hine starting there in eighth. And rounding out your field here tonight, Can-Am Racing Team member number 7, Mr. Bob the Good, starts in ninth. Everybody's getting that track worn in here, ready to get it fired up. Straight away, working around their way to the back. 25 miles a distance. Hey, working now off the corner. Here we go. The 56 out there on that high side. Trevor down there on the inside. Trevor slides it up. He comes through the middle. Randy Shreve. Not quite enough. Billy Roberts drives it down there to the low side. They're going to go 3 wide off of corner 4. Back through 1 and 2 with Shreve now getting that lead. But no, Trevor Frank takes it back on the high side there. Giving a little bit of a slide job there through 1 and 2. Now as they work across the front straightaway here through 1 and 2. I'm sorry, that was through 3 and 4 here. And now as they work down the back straightaway, here comes Shreve once again trying to make something happen. Can't get it to pull off. Frank stays on the high side, keeps it hammered down, and hangs on to the lead. So far, 22 laps to go. Billy Roberts there in a third. They roll it out. Trevor Frank still trying to lead the way, but look at this, folks. We got a battle here with Jeff Barker, Chad Lackey, and Andy Patton here. That is 4th through 6th. And these drivers trying to battle it out. But that's 66, Chad Lackey, trying to move his way up there through the field, getting underneath Jeff Barker in the 513. Can't quite make the pass happen as of yet. Still leading the way is Trevor Frank, with Randy Shreve trying to chase him down, but he's got Billy Roberts all over the back of him. And that might be preventing him to try to make a move. Roberts is right there. There goes Shreve down there to the inside. Can't quite get enough grip, though. And through the middle, up 3 and 4. Has to take it back up there to the top of 1 and 2. They now work down the back straightaway here through 3 and 4. 18 laps to go here at Lima Land Motorsport Park. I think Cal works there through 1 and 2. Billy Roberts down there on the bottom side. Down that back straightaway. Trevor Frank up there in the front. As you still see, Chad Lackey, Jeff Barker, and Andy Patton still battling out here 4th through 6th. Right behind the 76 of Brad Mike, Mason Hine, and Bob the Good, not taking the grid here for the main event. They want to roll down there through off corner number 3 and 4. Into corner 3 and 4. Randy Shreve there in second. Billy Roberts there in a third. Jeff Barker sitting in 4th as they keep it rolling with Trevor Frank up there on the top side. Trying to hang on. Roberts now taking a shot there to the inside of Shreve. Going to see if he can get it hooked up. He cannot as of yet. Single lane racing around the top side here at Lima Land right now. Not enough of that inside groove has come to life as of yet. Now they keep working there. Shreve takes a shot there through the corner. Frank's going to pull it back even and get the job done there through 3 and 4. Getting it back on the nose of Shreve. Shreve's now going to take it back through 1 and 2. Going to slide it up. Here comes Frank once again. There it is. Work through 3 and 4. He's going to try and nice one. 3, 3. Here, I just see them work there through 1 and 2. Frank, 2. 3 once again. Through 1 and 2. He worked in it. Who's going to be coming across his nose? I think 3 and 4. Looking for him. We'll throw it there through 1 and 2. Here comes Shreve once again. Out there on a Frank down there. He'll get it slid there through 1 and 2. Can't quite get there now. He's got to battle hard down there on the bottom. He'll get the slide just in there. Shreve's going to lose. Frank had the win. Had the lead coming across the line. What he's going to do. Number 13 of Parker to get into the mix. And now he looks underneath of Frank. Roberts now to the lead. with Shreve. Shreve's up there on the high side. 2 laps to go. Exciting finish here, folks. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can't work it. Not enough to keep straight. Shreve. That gets the win here in the limited late models here this evening. What a finish there by these top 4 or 5 drivers. Brittany Shreve, Barry Roberts, Trevor Frank, man, what a tonight. Up and out leaderboard. Your top 3 finishers right there. Trevor Frank. Your podium here. We'll take a quick look here at your results. With Randy Shreve, the other Roberts, Trevor Frank, as we said, rounding out the top 3 of your podium with Randy Shreve getting that victory. Jeff Parker 4th, Andy Patton 5th, Chad Lackey 6th, Rylan Banks there in 7th, 8th, 9, and 8th, and Mr. Bob DeGood there in 9th. Now we're going to go and get with your podium finishers here. Randy Shreve, once again, I think is having some mic issues, so he most likely will not talk to us, but we got Trevor Frank here, your 3rd place finisher. Good evening there, Trevor. Man, oh man, what a race it was for you tonight. You want to take us through those last 5 10 laps?
Yeah, I definitely thought I was racing as clean as humanly possible, and I just got driven through for basically 4 laps straight, so not super thrilled with that. Sucks to break the win streak in this thing, but I suppose at some point it had to happen. But yeah, it was a good race. Definitely felt like I was good on the top, and when you get in a slider battle with a 602 car, it's just not going to go well, and I was trying to race Randy as clean as humanly possible, and I didn't necessarily feel like I got that respect back, but life goes on.
Well, I know that 3 of you there at the top were all so tight. It was interesting because you had to try to make sure you had enough room but keep your momentum up. I mean, it was a dogfight out there for them top 3 spots.
Yeah, I definitely a couple times there on entry to 3 kind of threw it across my nose, and I was nice enough to lift. But I mean, looking back on it at this point, I would have probably just driven it in there a little harder and tried to take the spot back if I knew that was going to be the end result. But other than that, it was a good race. I'm sure it was fun to watch, and hopefully we can do something better than get used up in the midgets.
Well, I mean, you definitely put on a show, and with you guys battling them, back and forth like that up there at the front, sliding one another back and forth, that allowed Jeff Barker and Andy Patton to kind of get back up there in the mix. Were you kind of surprised to see them guys close the gap?
No, especially in a 602 car like that, when I'm having to, basically put the brake pedal through the firewall to not run into him and spin us and flip us both. It doesn't surprise me that they're getting a little closer because we're not running the fast laps that we could have been.
Well, you definitely put on quite the show here tonight. Congrats on getting 3rd here in the limited late models. We'll see how you do in the midgets, but here in the limited late, you got sponsor shout-outs, people you want to thank?
Yeah, it's going to be Shoot Racing Incorporated, AmRamp, Box 3 Media, and Kirsch Bridge Builders as always, and thank you guys for putting on the series.
That was Trevor Frank there to make sure the audio sounded all right. Now we'll get with Billy Gears, your 2nd place finisher here tonight. Good evening there, Billy. Hopefully you're staying cool through this heat stretch.
Oh, it's hot, that's for sure.
Man, oh man, what a race tonight. I mean, you had your hands full there with them 2 in front of you.
Oh my goodness sakes. I was trying to hold a straight line, but it's just like it kept cutting down on me. And it's like sooner or later I got to stay in it, because I had good runs, but I'm having to lift so bad.
I mean, there's a couple times I thought Shreve might have been coming across your nose enough to catch it just enough to go and send him around. I mean, it was really tight, really close racing out there.
Yeah, that was definitely exciting.
Probably a little bit more than your nerves wanted there in the driver's seat, though, right?
Oh yeah, that was it was nervous for sure.
You did a great job. You held on there. You got second here tonight in the limited late models. Congrats to that. You got sponsors. Shout out to people we want to thank for getting that exciting second place finish here tonight.
Vitale Motorsports, Gears Unlimited, A&J Landscaping, Regal Wraps and Designs, Coast to Coast, and you, Adam, for putting it on.
My pleasure, and great job again. And we'll see how it goes. Are you coming out for any more racing, or are you done here tonight?
No, I'm done.
All righty. Well, great job. Have yourself a great Wednesday. Try to stay cool.
Yeah, you too.
I'm trying, but I don't know if it's necessarily working.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, so that was Billy Gears, your second place finisher there tonight. I forgot to have that up there. So that's Billy Roberts. Started third, finishing second. Exciting finish here tonight. Great job. Can't wait to see what the midgets hold for us. Since this was so exciting, we're going to have to take a small break here. Don't go anywhere. The Regal Wraps midgets are coming up right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Precision is our language. Creativity is our weapon. And perfection is the only option. Your ride, your brand, your image, elevated to a level that can't be ignored. This isn't just a wrap, it's a revolution. Regal Wraps and Designs, where power meets style, and style becomes unforgettable. At Regal Wraps and Designs, we don't follow trends, we set them. Every line, every finish, every detail is built to dominate. From flawless vehicle wraps to bold custom designs, we take your vision and redefine it. Seamless statements, artful accents, hues of harmony. We are Regal Wraps and Designs.
One, two, three. Love it, Molly.
They say it's a matter of time, 1,000 days and the sun won't shine before I come back to you. For your love I will go far, I wanna be wherever you are. I know I'm coming back for you.
Brother, it's good to see you.
Our love is a river long, the best ride in a million wrongs. I know I'm coming back to you. And I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. And I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way.
shine. Gone in the shine. Corner kicked my door, rear end slid out wide. I caught it with a grin and I let it ride. Shot from the fence when I passed that flame. Whole world shaking when they called my name. Red dust in the air, heart cut loose. Tack climbs higher, I got nothing to lose. Count me down, let it fly. One green light and I'm alive. Mud on the tires, mud on the tires. Kick it up higher. Mud on the tires. Take that curve, hold that line. Mud on the tires. I'm gone in the shine. Gone in the shine. Let it fly, let it scream. Every mile feel like a dream. Push it hard, break that chain. I'm built for this. I eat the rain. Eat the rain. Mud on the tires. Mud on the tires. Kick it up higher. I'm taking the mud on the tires. Take that curve, hold that line. Mud on the tires. I'm gone in the shine. Mud on the tires. Mud on the tires. Dust in my veins, and I'm still on fire. On fire. On fire. On fire.
All right, we got Brandon Templeton coming out here to put down a lap. Hey, one of them there around turn 1 and 2. We are at Lernerville now. You want to come there off the front straight away, down through the back, through turn 3 and 4, sliding it way up there off the corner. Templeton trying to get steady work down through off the corner. Jacket here coming out of turn 2. That Hooters machine down the back straight away. There, turn 3 and 4, looking smooth up there at the top. And it works down there across the line. Jacket with a 15.622. Bob the Good now, he puts down a heater down there along the bottom side, it looks like, with a 15.426, and he works there off turn 4. Coming here to the line, he will have 14.426 for his time of 15.160 for Brandon Templeton. Jack hit there on the back stretch with a 15.622. Randy Shreves out here in the number 56, getting himself up here with a 15.196 that puts him in the second place here to start tonight. And they roll there through turn 3 and 4. Heading up there across the start stripe. And he will end up with 15.196. Andy Patton, not qualified. Hey, driver, head on out there. You see there, Brandon Templeton out of Corning, Iowa. Randy Shreves out of Springfield, Illinois. Trevor Frank. Brandon Templeton. We're gonna feel, I think, we're at Kansas City, Montana. Bob the Good. Jeff Barker, he's here out of Brewerton, New York. Jack Hitt. They're in 6th. Andy Patton out of Stroudsburg, PA. And we get set to rock and roll here from Lernerville. Your 6th driver field, as it shows right now, is going to be Can-Am Racing Team, Mr. Bob the Good, starting out there on the pole, with Trevor Frank there in second and number 121. Row number 2 inside the 56 of Randy Shreve starts third for LGR. To the outside, Brandon Templeton there in the 31. Hammerdown Racing starts fourth. The 513 from Can-Am Racing Jeff Barker starts in a 5th tonight. As you watch him down there on the track. Jack Hitt in the 217 is going to end up starting there in a 6th tonight in the 217 Hooters machine. That is going to round out your, Jack Hitt Jeff Barker down there on the bottom side, starting 5th, the 513 for Can-Am Racing. I don't know if I think I got him, but just a double check there. And we're through the corner here off of 2, getting ready for the green flag. These are your Regal Midgets, brought to you by Regal Wraps and Designs. Trevor Frank out there in a 2nd. But Bob the Good, take it. Can't quite get there as Frank gets up to an early lead. They go 3-1 off of turn 2, putting the 7. Trevor Frank there. Front, Shreve there in 2nd. Jack Hitt. Trying to get back up there towards the front. As Shreve follows it down the back straightaway, 4 laps to go. Trying to gain there on Frank. As they work off turn 4 down across the line and through 1 and 2. Shreve down there on the bottom. Right behind Frank. Frank getting a great run there. The corner up there to the top side. Brings it back down there across the low side there through turn 3 and 4. A little bit of wheel off out of 21 as he comes off the corners. Here comes Shreve trying to get underneath him. Can't quite make it happen. As they work down that back straightaway, 2 left to go. White flag in the air. They come out of turn 4. Down across the line in the corner, number 1 and 2. So 121, Trevor Frank down there on the bottom side. Randy Shreve up there to the high side as they come off of 2. Shreve's going to stay high, see if he can get that run off the corner. Frank's going to keep it low. Checkered flag for Trevor Frank, and he gets the win here in the heat race of your Regal Midgets here tonight from Lernerville. So here is your results. Trevor Frank getting the win. Randy Shreve there in 2nd. Jack Hitt 3rd. Jeff Barker 4th. Bob the Good there in 5th. Brandon Hamilton there in 6th. Andy Patton not taking the grid. We'll be back. We'll be here a short break for a warm-up. Don't go anywhere. More racing coming up after this.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Back here live from the racetrack. We're getting them set and ready to rock and roll. Checker flag waves starting here tonight. Your grid is going to look like this. Starting up the pole, you have Trevor in the 121. Purdue's outside. Motorsports 56. Randy Shreve starting there in second. Jack Hit there in third. And the number 217. Start fourth here tonight. Can-Am Racing Team, the 513. Chip Parker starting fourth. Row number 3 inside. Can-Am Racing Team, number 7. Bob the Good starting fifth. Hammer Down Racing, number 31. Brandon Templeton rolls off in sixth tonight. Fossil Fuel High Racing, 87. Out of the pass not taking the grid. Now we get them set to roll here tonight. 25 laps the distance. As we get set to watch these midgets go around here at Lernerville, coming there off turn 4. Down that front straightaway, good close up there as they work there through turn 1 and 2. Frank and Shreves up there at the front once again as they work it off the corner. Green flag waiting to come out. It is out there. That's the way here at Lernerville. Let that dirt and dust fly here on the Pennsylvania clay. Down here through turn 1 and 2. Down there on the inside. Frank ends up back here in the second with Shreves out there in front at the moment. Slides it way up as they come there off 4. Jack Hit works to the outside as we see Templeton not too happy there with his start there in the heat race. Got himself up 3 positions already. Up in the third. And he hangs on there to the bouncing there on the front. Down there through the bottom side. Off the corner. Randy Shreves up there at the top. Trevor Frank there in the third. Brandon Templeton there in fourth. Jack Hit there in fifth. Jeff Barger back here in fifth. Jack Hit there fourth, sorry. 22 laps to go. They keep it rolling down the back straight away. Trevor Frank falls back there into second. Hasselwatt is back in there. He's got Templeton and Hit coming on strong as Jack Hit looks to the outside. There of Templeton, pulls it back in line, gets a decent run off of 2. Gets it back up there towards the high side there through turn 3 and 4. Back out here onto the front stretch. 3 still leads the way. Frank there second. Templeton there third. Jack Hit there in a fourth. Jeff Barger there fifth. He's trying to go for the 3-peat here tonight. Up there at the front. Can he do it? We're waiting to see here as they keep it rolling there. Off the corner, down through. Off of 2. Down the back straightaway, Templeton and Hit still battle it out there. On that back side of the water, I'm there off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway here through 1 and 2. Templeton there in the third. Frank there in second. Randy Shreves out there in front of it. Keep it rolling down through. Off the corner now. Down there out through 1 and 2. Trevor Frank, Brandon Templeton, Jack Hit. There in a fourth. Jeff Barker there fifth. Bob the Good there in sixth. Andy Batten, as we said, out here as race control tonight. Now they keep it rolling there through 1 and 2. Greaves and Frank and Templeton. And that one down there on the bottom side. 16 laps to go here in your Rigo Midgets. Down there on the bottom side. As they work there off the corner. Jack Hit, Jeff Barker, Bob the Good there in sixth. And with Shreves out there in front, leading the way here for the third time tonight. He's already put 2 wins on the column here, both at Land. Then he comes up here to Lernerville and has another one that he is working on as he has a 2.5 over top of Trevor Frank as Frank works it down off corner number 3 and 4. For Templeton's right there trying to gain on him as well. He works down there on the bottom. I see Frank there to his outside. Templeton's working down there on that inside. Here they come. Templeton's hanging on. Trying to hang on to it. Lost some momentum there on the bottom side. He's got to get that third track bank. Rolling again. Just there through 1 and 2. Lost a little bit of ground there to Trevor Frank. As Frank was able to keep it rolling. Green out there in the front. Templeton there in a third. Jack hit back here fourth in that Hooters machine. The dirt track bank machine there in the number 31. Brandon Templeton working there up almost off the backside of the raceway, up there on the top, pushing down that back straightaway. They work now here onto the front and in the corner number 1 and 2. Trevor Frank there in second. Randy Shreves there in first. And keep it rolling there out of the corner. Keep it there off the corner. Trying to keep it there. Up and up there across that outside wall. Almost goes that of Randy Shreves, and comes there off corner number 4. Down here you see Jack Hit, or I'm sorry, not Jack Hit, Trevor Frank falling back into that third spot. Templeton gets around him. 6 laps to go here at Lernerville. Randy Shreves out there in front. Trevor Frank in third. Jack Hit there fourth. Up there along the outside trying to find something. They work there through 1 and 2. Templeton there second, trying to chase down Shreves. Shreves coming there through off of 4. There to make it 4 laps to go. As Templeton works down there on the bottom side, Shreves kind of works a little bit higher. As they work through turn 3 and 4, you see Shreves there through the middle. Here comes Templeton there, about tire lower. Tire width lower than Shreves. Shreves up there against that top. Templeton still trying to run that bottom a little bit. And I'm trying to keep an eye on that gap. Looks like Shreves still is hanging on to about a 2-second gap. And they work down the back straightaway here in the corner 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. White flag unfurled as Shreves comes off the corner. Shreves will take the white flag here tonight at Lernerville for the Regal Ramp Midget class. Down there now off of 2, working there through 3 and 4. Checkered flag in Barney's hand. Here he goes. Shreves will collect that checkered flag coming there across the line. In that first position here tonight to grab the victory from Lernerville Speedway here for the Regal Ramp Midgets. Once again, that winner is Randy Shreves. Second tonight, Brandon Templeton, and then Trevor Frank with another third here. So the only position that consistently changed here tonight was your second place finisher. Randy Shreves gets first, Brandon Templeton gets second, and Trevor Frank gets third here tonight. Oh, yeah, Randy Shreves, Brandon Templeton, Trevor Frank. Let's see who we got here in the booth first. Not seeing anybody as of yet. Randy Shreves, I know, was having some radio problems. Had to get it back underway here. We'll see. Do we have Trevor Frank getting that third place here tonight in the Regal Midget. Brandon Templeton there in second. And Randy Shreves getting that win. There we go. We got Brandon Templeton here, your second place finisher. We'll go ahead and get his interview. Good evening there, Brandon. How's it going?
Hey, going pretty good tonight. How about you?
Besides being hot and sticky here tonight, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, we've been facing the same here. Like feels like temps of 100 or more. So yeah, it's getting rough, but we'll make her through.
Oh, it's all that dang corn, right?
Yeah, corn sweat, they say.
Yeah, that's what they claim.
Yeah, so we'll come home second. We'll take it. Got to thank Jay with Dirt Track Bank, Extreme Images, Maley's Makery, Big C's Lawn Care, LowGroove.com, Fleegster Farms, you for putting on a great broadcast, Regal Wraps, everybody that helps out behind the scenes, coast to coast, everybody watching at home.
Well, great job there, Brandon. And I mean, what a race there tonight. Did you feel like you had a car that was pretty hooked up there? Just unfortunate what happened there in the heat race for you.
Yeah, I didn't really expect to get up through the field as early as I did. Like that first lap, it felt like I came out of turn 2 or 4, and it was like I was in 3rd or 4th. I expected to, be in behind the pack, but we'll take that. And then it was just a long, hard battle, green flag laps trying to make up time. And I like that kind of racing, honestly, because that's just, that's what it's all about. It's not all about track or car positioning and sliding in front of people and getting in traffic. That was just a good, hard, see who can run down who. And Randy was on rails tonight. I thought maybe for a little bit the gap was closing, but then it just kind of stopped closing. He probably picked it back up, and he was the car to beat tonight for sure. Hats off to him.
Yeah, he definitely got that 3-peat here. Well deserved. I mean, he put in one heck of a run here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he put a wheel wrong the whole way, and hats off to Trevor. We had a few laps there, real good racing, and it was just fun night all around. So we'll take it and go on to the next one.
Most definitely, and I'm glad to be back here. Hopefully we can get a break in the weather to cool us off here in the booth. I know it's pretty stifling here, but, we made it through, and hopefully we'll see you back next week there, Brandon.
Yep, we'll see what we can do. Have a good one.
All right, have a great night. Great job on that second place finish. So that's Brandon Templeton not seeing our first or third. We're going to go ahead and call it here tonight. Thank you all for watching. We're going to go and say good night here this Wednesday evening. Hopefully everybody's staying cool and stay out of that smoke from what I hear coming across the upper states of the U.S. as some more wildfires burn across Canada. Prayers out to them. Make sure they all stay safe. Clear Farm TV here, bringing you the Coast to Coast Racing Network and the Coast to Coast Racing League Hometown Heroes Wednesday night. Good night.
Thank you.